Hey guys, how you doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal H Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. We're doing I'm doing a couple of videos on the FutureTech 4K 47AG using smart technology gain ×5. Now, as I said before, these screens are still under NDA, but we are allowed to sell a certain amount of these screens for a certain amount of time. I chose 6 months. Screens will be available. Now, we're going to have these screens in 2 different sizes. We're going to have it in a flexible panel, so you can actually curve the screen if you decide you want to make it out of a curve. Very lightweight, you can just hang it against your wall. Those screens are the largest screens. They only come in 11610. Those are available on the Fusion Silver Crystal Vision website. They're only available in the United States. Now, the panel screen, which you're seeing right now, we're going to do a larger screen later on in the 100 inch so you can see it on a bigger scale. But the panel screens you're seeing right now, these are the actual panels. They will allow you to be able to piece the screens together, connect them together to make larger screens with them. Now, these panels right here are absolutely fantastic. We're going to be doing a demonstration with the screen separated. As you can see the separation in the middle, and then we're actually going to basically put them together. Now, these screens are very easy to hang up. There's no screws or bolts or none of that nonsense involved. All you would need is some 3AM tape or anything else you might want to use to actually hang up your screen. It's up to you on how you want to do it. But we're using 3AM tape, and we're able to connect the screen to the wall. This is how thin these screens are. They are micro thin, and the beautiful thing about it is all you have to do is take it out of the box and bam, stick it to your wall, and you are done. That is basically about it. Now, I'm sorry if the screen looks a little beat up. These are sample sheets. You know, they get fingerprints and all kinds of crap all over them, especially if I'm eating and I have a habit of touching the screens. Gotta stop doing that crap. On my screens, the only ones I test. When I do your screens, I have to wear rubber gloves all the time. Okay, now, we're going to do this screen on, actually first I'm doing the 47AG on a more advanced projection screens. These are the projectors I was using of choice. My NEC VT595 projector at 2000 lumens. This is a projector was made in 08, so it's a very low entry level projector. Screen looks still fantastic on that. And then over here, the upgrade on top of that, I was using the ViewSonic. This is a DLP full 1080p projector. Even the projector I have is still better than this. Alright, so as I said before in a lot of my demonstrations, I said, look man, some people were coming to my channel and saying, hey, why are you calling this FutureTech and you're using these low entry level projectors? Because if my screen looks fantastic on a low entry level projector, as I said before, imagine how amazing it's going to look on a high-end projector. And speaking of high-end projectors, let's talk about our Casio. This is our Casio DLP projector HDMI lamp free. I love this projector. There is no heat that disperses on this projector. You hear that sound? That is a projector. Do you have any idea what a projector sounds like with a fan? And of course, those of you who own them know exactly. It's a lot of noise. Some of them give off a lot of noise. I had a few of them that were very quiet, and I had some that give off a lot of noise, but also too, they disperse a lot of heat. These projectors don't disperse any heat because there's no lamp. And then on top of that, the lifeline of the projector is amazing. Because think about it. I mean, I'm rough, trust me. Now, everybody else, I'm not trying to discourage you away from a projector. Projectors are fantastic. The bulbs last a long time, but I'm not your average person when it comes to a projector. I literally beat the crap out of my projectors. My projectors will stay on by accident. I have one actually, I left one for 4 days. I burn my projectors 24/7. I'll leave the projector on, go upstairs, do something, forget the projector's on, come downstairs. I've done this quite a few times. So I've blown out projectors. I had a BenQ MS500, which is my first projector, was DLP, and I blew that out less than a year because I beat the crap out of it. But, you know, take care of your projector well. You know what I mean? Projector lasts a very long time. I have right now upstairs my NEC, I think M300SX, that's a short throw projector. I've had that for about 4 years. Yeah, because I turned that projector off. When I'm done with it, I turn it off. You know what I mean? I don't leave it on for days on end. But some of these projectors I do leave on for days on end. So, yes. And also, too, for those of you asking, the DLP projectors, I do love them the most. Over LCD, I do love them. I love laser also too. I love laser projectors. But I do use DLP quite a bit. My first projector was DLP. And as for the rainbow effect, no, these screens are designed to cancel out 100% of the rainbow effect. Trust me, I know what it's like because I've been through it twice when using a white screen. And that's when I started designing my technology. I learned to basically how to beat the rainbow effect. So as I showed you before, this is DLP. One of my favorite. I love this projector. Got this from my awesome partners over in Miami, Florida. Again, thank you guys so much because you read my mind. I beat the crap out of my projectors. I blow bulbs left and right. As a matter of fact, funny story, this was a projector that I had, another DLP projector. I said I love DLP projectors, man. This is another one I had, and I completely shattered the bulb on this one. I ran this thing like crazy. Most people turn off their projectors. I think I left that one. I think that was the one I left on for 4 days, and I've done that like I don't know, 9 or 10 times. Like, I really beat the crap out of my stuff. All right. So enough about me and the projector saga. Let's move on. All right. So let's hit the projector. We'll hit take the blank mode off. All right, and show you the image that we have. Looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The 47AG is amazing. Now, as I'm going to say real quick, the only screens that will be available out of the Future Tech lineup will be the 47AG. The nano black screens are still going to be on the shelf. Also, to the titanium 4K gold also too is going to be on the shelf. Let's just show you how amazing the screen looks. Now, just for fun, for those of you that are looking at the wall and thinking, I know he didn't do what I think he did. Yes, I did. I went to Amazon and I bought a screen paint, around $300 a gallon. It's a very professional screen paint. I paid $300 for it, and I coated the entire wall, because when most people do demonstrations, they do their demonstrations on a white wall. White wall is going to be easy to do. A white wall is going to be easy to beat, because the bottom line is any screen that's darker than a white wall is going to come up better. The contrast is always going to come up better. But in this time, I decided to do something a little different. I painted the entire wall in a dark gray screen paint to show you how powerful these screens are. Thought it'd be fun. Now we're going to walk over here for a minute. Just going to cross it for a minute. I'm going to show you. Look at this. Show you how amazing this looks. From any angle, the screen looks incredible. And look how bright the screen looks compared to the screen paint. Okay, let's cross over one more time. I do apologize for that, people. They look just like TVs. That's what they're designed to do. 47AG is one of the best screens we've ever designed. Now, like I said, these screens will be available for 6 months. That's it. After the 6 months period, they'll be pulled from the website, and then after that, whoever's going to, it's going to go back on the NDA. But just for the time being, we're going to sell them off. Around, like I said, we're going to sell them for about 6 months, and then they'll be going after that. Now, those of you who are curious to see this with the lights out, we'll drop our lights here. We still have lights over there, but it's still pretty dark in this one area. Like I said before, it looks just like a TV. Let's try to get all the lights out in here. Let's get it to complete darkness in here. There we go. We got complete darkness going on now. Like I said, very easy to do a demonstration when you're matching your screen on a white wall. It's easy to do, but we're doing this on a gray screen. This is a high professional screen paint we purchased. This is the gray wall, well, gray screen paint versus our screen. You see the difference? The color right there, look at this. Over around, look at the color of the leaf compared to the gray screen. It shows you how advanced the technology is. That is a very, very, very beautiful screen. And look how bright it is. Okay. Now, some people said, yeah, a lot of these high-end screens on the market, when they're introduced to any kind of angle gain, they turn dark. And as you can see, the color never, the screen doesn't lose any form of gain. It has the exact same color as it is with the lights on or off. Look at this. Nothing changes. Now, we're going to come out of this real quick. I'm going to make this even more interesting because I think we need to do so. We are going to come over and grab a demonstration really quick. Okay. Oh, you want to see this? Check this out. Look what YouTube looks like on the screen compared to that white wall. Compared to that gray screen. So that's the gray screen right there. This is a gray screen. High professional screen paint. And this is the 47AG. Look at the white levels on the 47AG compared to that gray screen. All right, just give you an idea on exactly how advanced the technology is on these screens. Okay, let's see if I can get some of these videos to pop up. There we go. Let's grab, I had something here I wanted to check out. I know it's here.